Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Jamaica's first serial killer. And I'm sourcing this information from Jamaica Observer, so let's get into it. It says Ronald Ricketts, who is from Westgate Hills in Montego Bay, was on Saturday charged for the stabbing death of a man and a woman. This came on the heels of him being charged last Thursday for killing two other men. Ricketts is also expected to be charged in connection with another murder, as well as the August 30 forceful abduction and attempted rape of a woman. It was during the latter incident that he was nabbed by police who were escorting a ministerial tour of sections of St. James. The police have laid out details of the murders in which he has so far been implicated. The charges laid on Saturday are for the slaying of 20-year-old Leonardo Lewis, otherwise called Raheem or Akeem, from Breadfruit Road, Catherine Hall in Montego Bay, and a woman whose identity the police still do not know. According to the police, Lewis was nabbed and injured on August 9th. Residents found him about 10:55 on Church Lane in Montego Bay, and he was taken to the hospital. He later succumbed to his injuries. The body of the woman, who remains unidentified, was found with stab wounds on Jimmy Cliff Boulevard about 12:15 a.m. on Friday, July 28th. She is of dark complexion, slim built, and about 5 feet 6 inches tall and has black and gray hair. The woman appeared to be in her 60s and was clad in a white blouse and a multicolored skirt at the time of her death. The police said Ricketts provided a caution statement to detectives, admitting his involvement in several murders in Montego Bay. Last Thursday, he was charged in relation to the death of Mark Thompson following a question and answer session in the presence of his lawyer. Thompson was stabbed to death around 11:45 p.m. on August 19, 2023, and his body found on St. Claver Avenue in Montego Bay. Also on Thursday, Ricketts was charged with a murder in relation to the death of another man who was killed on Barnett Street in the Western City about 1:15 a.m. on July 28, 2023. That man remains unidentified. In a September 1st interview with Jamaica Constabulary Force Corporate Communications Unit, Police Commissioner Major Anthony Anderson said forensic evidence and technological capabilities had linked a suspect to the killings of 5 homeless men in St. James, and that charges were likely to be laid soon. With additional charges laid against Ricketts on Saturday, there is at least one other killing being investigated. So too is the Melbourne Hall Avenue incident in which he was nabbed. The police were nearby at Gerard Park when they heard a woman scream and responded. According to the cops, she managed to escape from the car of a man holding her at knife point and attempting to rape her. The police took the man into custody even as he proclaimed his innocence. The woman was whisked away by cops. This incident temporarily put a tour by Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Desmond Mackenzie on hold. Someone that knew him also said he's a decent boy. His parents are decent people. Father decent, mother decent. I don't know why he's doing this to his parents, she lamented in an interview with Jamaica Observer Friday afternoon. I know him as a Christian, decent boy. He went to Barracks Road Primary and he went to Herbert Morrison Technical, where he passed a number of subjects, she added. According to the person that talked to Jamaica Observer, he was a decent person. He went to primary school, he went to high school, he got his subjects, and that's where a lot of times things go wrong because in Jamaica, after you get your subjects, it's either you go to college or you find a job somewhere or you find a trade. And Jamaica have less opportunities than other places, even when you have the smarts, even when you have the subject. Jamaica is run by classism and nepotism. You have to know the right persons and be in the right situations to get a lot of things done in Jamaica. And that's just the truth of the matter. You have to know someone that knows someone that knows someone in high places. And that's just how it works. And quite frankly, I feel like in our culture, it's also taboo to talk about mental health. A lot of times, mental health is not addressed in our society. And when it's not addressed, we end up producing people like this. Serial killers are categorized by killing three people or more. So, Ronald Ricketts is definitely categorized as a serial killer. He killed five homeless people. Five people that didn't do anything to him, five people that was minding their business. He just went and killed them. And that's why mental health needs to be addressed in our society. On record, on books, Ronald Ricketts would be Jamaica's first serial murderer. And quite honestly, I think there are a lot of serial murderers and serial rapists in Jamaica. We just don't have the technology and we don't have the DNA database and the forensic to find these people because they refuse to put one in place and actually do the due diligence it takes to investigate crimes and how crimes can be related. And also, this could also be a case of rituals because in Montego Bay, they are known to do obia practices and sacrifices and do rituals and stuff. Certain obia practitioners will do certain rituals for protection, for money, for wealth, for manifestation, and it depends on the type of practice. I'm not condemning anybody's practice or anybody's spirituality because it, to me, and what I know of Obia is done for protection and not to harm anyone, but they really be taking it too far. And also, these nowadays Obia practitioner don't know what they're doing and they are practicing under their practices is not based on the true reason as to why Obia was done and how our ancestors did Obia. If you guys understand what I'm saying, I hope they don't give him bail because Jamaica judicial system tend to like to give murderers bail and he's not someone that needs to be on the street, especially admitting to killing five homeless people and trying to abduct and rape another woman in broad daylight. So he doesn't need to be on bail. He needs to stay right in jail where he belongs. I'm glad he's off the street and I'm sure the people of Montego Bay, law-abiding tax-paying citizens, are glad he's off the street also. They can sleep good at night. With that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.